There's a kid from Cincinnati, Ohio, who started uploading videos to YouTube when he was 11 years old. Nobody watched them, nobody cared. He was just another kid with a camera and a dream, posting gaming clips into the void of the internet. And now, less than a decade later, he is the biggest streamer on the planet. Over 50 million subscribers, over 1 million people watching him live at the same time, countries literally thanking him for visiting, governments rolling out the red carpet, crowds so massive that police have to escort him through the streets. His name is Darren Watkins Jr. The internet knows him as IShowSpeed, and how he got here is one of the wildest stories in the history of online entertainment. Speed registered his YouTube channel back in 2016. For years, he posted gaming content that barely got any traction. He played Fortnite, he played NBA 2K, and he talked to his screen like his life depended on it. But the views weren't there, the subscribers weren't there. He was just a kid in his room yelling at video games. Then the pandemic hit, and like a lot of young creators, Speed suddenly had nothing but time. He started streaming consistently, going live for hours, day after day, and something started to click. His reactions were absolutely unhinged. He'd scream, he'd rage, he'd throw things, he'd have full emotional breakdowns over a video game. It was chaotic, it was loud, and it was unlike anything else on the platform. By 2021, clips of his streams started flooding TikTok. His reactions became trending sounds. People who had never even heard of him were suddenly watching compilations of this teenage kid losing his mind on stream. And practically overnight, his numbers exploded. At 16 years old, Darren Watkins Jr. was a millionaire. He was still in high school. His mom had to put him in online classes just to make sure he'd actually graduate. And while most kids his age were worrying about prom, Speed was building an empire. But here's the thing that separates Speed from every other loud gamer on the internet. He didn't stay in the gaming box. In 2022, he pivoted hard into soccer content. He became obsessed with Cristiano Ronaldo, and that obsession became a central part of his brand. His song World Cup, released that same year through Warner Records, racked up over 150 million views on YouTube. He won Breakout Streamer of the Year at the Streamy Awards. And he started doing something that nobody else at his level was doing. He left the house. And that moment in 2023 when Speed finally met Ronaldo in Portugal was a turning point. He broke down in tears hugging his idol. And that clip went everywhere. It connected him with an audience that had nothing to do with gaming. Soccer fans, international viewers, people who had never watched a live stream in their lives were suddenly invested in this kid's story. And then came the tours. In 2024, Speed didn't just travel, he turned traveling into the content itself. During the UEFA Euro 2024 tournament, he toured over 10 European countries, streaming everything live. The trip generated 3.3 billion views on YouTube. He was chased by fans in Norway so aggressively that he was attacked by the crowd and hospitalized with an ankle injury. He went cheese rolling in England and hurt his leg. He slide tackled the Brazilian soccer legend Kaká during a charity match in Qatar. Every single day was a new viral moment. But the real record-breaking moment came in September 2024 during his Southeast Asia tour. In Indonesia, Speed's live stream hit over 1 million concurrent viewers. He became the most watched English-speaking streamer of all time across all platforms. He surpassed a record that had stood for over 4 years. He was 19 years old. He followed that with a tour of Australia and New Zealand. Then, in early 2025, he toured China, where the government itself praised him for showcasing the country's culture. He did 28 countries in 28 days across Africa, hitting 50 million subscribers on his 21st birthday in Lagos, Nigeria. He won Streamer of the Year at both the 2024 and 2025 Streamer Awards, and beating out Kai Cenat both times. He entered the Royal Rumble in WWE. He raced Olympic gold medalist Noah Lyles. He logged 64 million hours watched in 2025 alone. He travels with a crew of 15 people, professional cameras, drones, a bonded cellular backpack that stitches together multiple 5G signals to keep his stream alive anywhere in the world. He turned live streaming from something you do sitting at a desk into a full-scale global production. And the craziest part is he's only 21. He started at 11 with 0 viewers. Now entire countries know his name. He didn't follow the formula. He became the formula. And the streaming world will never be the same because of it. If you made it this far, drop a comment and let us know. What's your favorite Speed moment? Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.